Hey everybody, welcome to this website. I just want to take the time and just congratulate you on finding this website and working to take your time and to do the necessary research to find out a little bit more about this company ACN, to find out if you can really make money, to find out if it's a scam. That's pretty much the type of situation I was in. I'm in a very small town here in California, relatively speaking. And the thing that's always been really important to me, really, is my reputation. I did not want to be involved with anything that would taint or just taint my reputation. And that's the thing I like about ACN, is the company is just founded on such solid principles and such solid integrity until you really don't have to worry about that part. And so I was actually in real estate, the real estate industry, before I got involved in the ACN and the MLM industry. And I had started out in that industry with a lot of passion, with a lot of excitement, just the wanting to, just working night and day. And at a certain point, I just got to the point where it was like the business was getting harder, and it was harder to make money, and I just lost my whole passion and my whole drive for that industry. And I knew that I could not afford to be in an industry that I just didn't really want to do it anymore. I didn't want to get up and, just my whole feeling about the industry just totally changed. And I just didn't want to put the time, I didn't want to put the energy, I didn't want to put the effort. And I just could not afford to be in an industry that I just wasn't inspired. And so that's the thing that excited me about ACN, is that it's, the opportunity is just so clear. I mean, telecommunications, who hasn't talked on a cell phone today? Or what grandparent, I'm a grandfather now, what grandparent wouldn't want to see their grandchild on that incredible video phone? And so just so many incredible opportunities that are developing with ACN. The company was started in 1993, so there's been a lot of growth and a lot of, it's just a very, very solid opportunity. They have currently one of the top ratings with the Better Business Bureau. They have a very top rating with the Direct Selling Association, which is based on ACN's training systems that are in place to support all of the brand new representatives. ACN is currently in 21 countries and expanding as we speak into South Korea. And so there's just no shortage of opportunity in ACN. It's just really up to us as individuals in terms of how we apply ourselves to the opportunity. What I'd like to speak about also is endorsements. Many of you may or may not know that Mr. Donald Trump has been endorsing ACN for a few years right now. And when I first looked at ACN over 3 years ago, one of the things that caught my attention was that Mr. Donald Trump was endorsing ACN. And I really didn't know very much about ACN, and I didn't know anything about the owners of ACN, but I was familiar with Mr. Donald Trump, having read quite a number of his books, and I was also familiar with his brand, and I knew that he was a very, very successful person in business and must have saw a pretty incredible opportunity to be aligning himself with a company like ACN and the owners and founders of ACN. And so once again, there's been obviously a very successful relationship between Mr. Donald Trump and the Trump Corporation and ACN and the owners of ACN, which resulted in ACN being featured on an episode of The Celebrity Apprentice in 2009, which is pretty unprecedented for a network marketing company, MLM marketing company, to be featured on a primetime network show. So it really set a standard for the industry. And also ACN is scheduled to be featured on an episode that's coming up on The Celebrity Apprentice in 2011. So basically what this is doing is it's getting a lot of exposure for the company ACN and just what ACN represents. And it's also bringing a lot of integrity and credibility to the industry. And one of the things that sets ACN apart from some of the other companies in the network marketing, multi-level marketing, or whatever way you want to describe it, industry, is that ACN represents services and not products. And that's the thing that really caught my attention, was because for most people there are services they're already using, and so it's just an opportunity for us to represent these services as representatives. For example, most people use cell phones, most people are watching television, most people have security systems in their home. And who wouldn't get excited about that new video phone, which, by the way, is getting better, it seems like, every year. When we first got started, it wasn't, the quality it is now, but that's just the way technology is going. And so it's just really, really exciting in that way. And so ACN, once again, is a leader in the video phone industry right now. And as far as costs are concerned, in many cases, we can save our customers money on cost for services. And, with this economy, I mean, who doesn't want to save money? And so, once again, with everything founded on a commitment to integrity, when it comes to making money in ACN, it really is important that you understand the compensation plan and take your time and sit down just like anything else and really understand what it takes to get paid in ACN and to make money in ACN. And it's all laid out in detail in a written compensation plan. You just need to understand that and take the time to read it and understand exactly how you're going to make money in ACN. One thing that most people also want to know is, am I going to get the support from my leadership? And so once again, you might want to just take your time, decide if you have a relationship with maybe the person that's introducing you to ACN, and just kind of letting them know exactly maybe what you're expecting in terms of the kind of support you feel you're going to need to be successful in ACN. And basically, there is no shortage of systems that are in place basically to show you how to personally be successful in ACN. In some cases, our leadership could have just gotten started maybe a couple of days before ourselves. And so, but there are systems in place to support you every step of the way in ACN, even if your direct sponsor is just personally just getting started themselves. And are you going to have the opportunity to be supported by people making money in ACN? In most cases in the marketplace, they have weekly trainings on the weekends. There's also regional trainings. There's also international trainings, where you can actually learn from some of the top money makers in ACN. So, there's systems that are in place to support you and to help you every step of the way. You just have to apply yourself, be committed, and just really work on personal growth to develop beyond what you might imagine to be your own personal. I've shared my story of how great this opportunity is, and there's no limit to the amount of opportunity you can have in ACN. And I'm just so passionate about this, and once again, I've personally had a lot of success in ACN, but we're ready to take it to the next level right now. And so I want you to watch the second training that I put together for you on this website here today. It's really important to be a part of the #1 team, to be a part of a winning team, where you're going to get the support, you're going to get the training that you need. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you all the marketing knowledge, everything that's really going to take all the details to be successful in ACN. You are going to be absolutely blown away. And so what I'm going to show you is I'm going to show you some of the most cutting edge knowledge and marketing techniques and that have been perfected by myself and my colleagues and business partners. You're going to have an opportunity to have the potential to have phenomenal success in ACN. And so what I want you to do is I want you to make sure and click the video below. And I'm literally going to walk you through every step of the way of all the specifics of the mechanics of being able to position yourself to have the potential to make a six-figure income over the next 12 to 24 months. And I'm really looking forward to meeting every single person. Thank you.